I think the relationships with young people are key. I think without a really consistent, positive relationship with that young person, it'd be very difficult for us to guide them into kind of making different choices and to really understand what's going on for them. A lot of the time when we see repeat offending, it tends to be because the root cause isn't being addressed, just the offence is being addressed. And by getting to know them, building that relationship, positive rapport with them, understanding them, taking that time and seeing that as a genuine intervention as opposed to kind of an intervention that addresses the offence, I think we've got more chance of guiding them in the right direction. We received the referrals from the police regarding a young person who may have committed an offence that doesn't warrant court, really. So the out-of-court panel, the idea is that we get a host of professionals around the table, and that'll be the Youth Offending Service. We look at the police, restorative justice officers to look at victim views. We get the views of community-based volunteers, and it's about identifying what the best outcome for that young person is based on the offence. It's an opportunity to kind of have a look behind the offence. We prepare what we call an out-of-court assessment, which takes all elements of a young person's life and looks at some of the kind of triggers to the behaviours, and then that out-of-court panel allows us to make an informed decision, multi-agency informed decision to ensure that the outcome's correct. What are you most proud of in your time with youth offending?
Just how much I've changed. From going out causing trouble and abusing people and using violence and stuff to just going out and getting on with my own life and doing stuff I enjoy. My mum, I just respect her a lot more than I used to. She's happy, she's proud of me now.
What do you think she's proudest of?
And how far I've come.
I think we have a good advantage on the out of court that they're not always on a statutory order, and we can look at the small differences that we make with young people and not always focus on the big interventions or they didn't turn up to this session, so it has to be a warning. Maybe it doesn't have to be a warning. Maybe we can find a different way of finding out why that young person didn't turn up. If they do turn up but it's only for 5 minutes, let's look at the positives of that. They turned up. The more we fire out warnings, the more we fire out breaches, I think it's creating a divide straight away. Now I appreciate on the out of court we have more opportunity to look at that, but I think that's why it's working, because we have that opportunity. And the more consequence and breaches and warnings and letters sending out, potentially they've already had that, they've had that from other services, I don't feel will make the difference. We're certainly not going to build up, in my eyes, what's the most important thing, and it's relationship. We can guide them into making the right choice. We can build a respectful relationship where they know what's expected of them. We don't have to keep telling them with warnings and letters. They know what's expected, just as they'd expect things from us, and we do it all the time in any relationship in life. We expect things from each other. We know each other's limitations. We know what's appropriate. We know what's not. If we can get to that point with the young people we work with, I think we can guide them into making those positive choices themselves.